Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Am I the first one, maybe?
We have Ovi, Paula, and you, Eliza. Thank you
let me
for
see.
joining.
Oh, yes, we are all connected. I'm sorry. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Come stai? Come stai, bambino?
Io sto bene. Voi come state?
That's everything I can in Italian. Don't ask me more.
You can speak English.
Yes.
That was
that was the only
I think we
Italian.
should one at a time. Yeah, we're good, Eliza. We're good. And,
You're good.
Especially me. Look at the view. Come on.
Oh, great.
Video.
That's great. No, I'm in my room here, my little studio, home studio. So my
Nice. Looks like Paula, my dear Paula. It's also in a beautiful location. Huh? Where are you?
yes.
Paula?
I'm at my parents in the north part of Romania, and it's quite beautiful here. Today in the morning it rained, but now it's just perfect. It's not warm, it's not cold. It's very nice.
My God, here is so hot today. Really hot. Really, really hot.
Same here for me, but a little rain doesn't never kill no one, and especially during this very hot weather, we
True.
definitely need some rain.
True.
Let me first say hello to our dear friends who is watching us. Hello from the entire Europe, Romania, and why not from the worldwide. And welcome to our StarTalks special edition for Golden Stag Festival. As you may know, is the international music festival that each year takes part and has become a tradition in Romania. But due to the current, worldwide situations and crisis, this year has been unfortunately postponed. But despite all of this, today we host our own live Golden Stag party with significant names that conquer the stage of this festival in our history. So let's give a warm welcome to Eliza, who is joining us from Italy.
Yes.
She is the winner of Golden Stag 2019. She won the first prize.
Congratulations.
Can I do this because it's here? Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah!
You have a very nice pet.
Yeah, it's my pet.
Then we have Mr. Ovi Jacobsen, who won in 2019 the third prize at the Golden Stag Festival, representing Norway. But I think that was the moment when you decided to move and make a success in Romania. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're very right. But the only thing you forgot to tell is that maybe the most important prize I got, not only the bronze, the third place, it was the public prize.
The public
two
prize.
Prizes. And
True.
that's very important to me because that means that the people voted and they liked what I did. This is where at the time when I met Paula, she was in the jury. Some people know because we always used to tell that on our live concert. But for those who doesn't know, this is how our story began in 2009. She was part of the jury. She came to me and actually whispered into my ear on the big stage, Eliza, with all that crazy feelings, on stage. And she said, hey, for me, you were the winner anyway, but congratulations. This is where
because I gave him,
Yeah, so this is the starting point for me deciding, as you said, to consider moving back to my country, Romania.
I think that was a great choice. And you did well since that moment, and look at you today. Everybody loves you.
Then look at the monkey on me.
Then of course we have I think one of the best female voices of our Romanian generation, the incredible and powerful Paula Seling. She's also a winner of the Golden Stag, and as Ovi said, she was in the jury, and she is really a force to be reckoned with for Romania. Congratulations for
Thank you.
Your incredible career, Paula. You did so many nice and amazing things.
Sorry.
Okay. Can we clap, clap, clap?
Thank you very much. I have. It might be a problem with the internet, so if I just look at you, not
Like-
exactly what you said, is because. So forgive me. Well, thank you for your beautiful and kind words. It has been the confirmation for me because I started with a national festival in 1997. The first huge festival that it was Mamaya, and then in 2003 I packed all my dreams again and tried to go for the Golden Stag, and it worked again. And it was an amazing experience because on the stage I had the moment that maybe a lot of soloists dream about, is when I received a dedication from one of the most important bands of those times. We're talking about Scorpions, who were invited.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they were invited to have a show at the Golden Stag, and they dedicated me "Still Loving You," and it was
Wow.
the biggest moment I could ever dream of.
Wow. That's
So-
huge.
Hey, nobody,
Yes.
nobody dedicated me that type of song. Still loving you.
Me
I
neither.
am you.
That's cute. Oh,
Me neither. Nobody dedicated me anything. Not yet.
well, time
We
is,
can always
on.
dedicate something to ourselves.
of
That's
course.
That's it.
Yes, we can.
That's true. I always dedicate something to myself, but I need things from somebody else as well.
We all do.
You know,
We all
we have
do.
to say in Romania that, when you go visit somebody else's place and you eat at their place, you always say that somebody else's food is better than your own. That's the same. Somebody else's compliment is better than your own, because
True, and
you
you
gotta
always
love yourself at the end of the day, no matter what. So, but when somebody else loves you and gives you compliments, or as you said, dedications and confirmations and affirmations, I think it's a nice thing to receive.
Yeah.
Especially
that-
when it comes
Ovi,
from Scorpion.
True.
let me tell you, Ovi, something. What you did afterwards, the next year, when we started to prepare everything for Eurovision Song Contest, that was huge, and that was history for both of us. So I think a lot of people all over the world dedicated to you many songs, because you did so well. You wrote such an amazing and powerful song, and it worked amazingly. So yeah.
You'll remember the lyrics and everything.
Thank you. Especially if it comes from you. Thank you.
Pardon me, did you just, you didn't just ask if we remember the lyrics of playing?
No, I said I still remember the lyrics
you
of
do.
the song
Okay.
because it was such a nice
That's
song.
perfect. Let's
And
make
funny
it worth
thing,
it. What do you
I'll tell
say?
you a funny thing. You guys launched a remix contest for that song,
Yes, we did.
and I subscribed. I sent some remixes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Really? Oh, that's so touching. Thank you for your interest and for your.
And then it was based on the winner was selected, I think, with votes, and I didn't win, but I got, I think, like 1,000 and something votes. So the remix was good.
Hey, you should send it to us. We never heard of that thing. The winners were Fly Project.
Yeah. I don't think I still have the remix, but I will. If I find it, I will definitely send it to you.
That's bad. You don't have it anymore.
We did a great chat. Now let's start with the serious parts of our meeting.
Let's get serious. Yeah.
First of all,
let's get serious.
What's the best way for art to survive, in your own opinion? Let's start with Eliza. So we go like.
Please do.
Oh God, that's a tough question.
I told you we're getting serious.
Yes, okay, I'm getting serious. Well, the thing is that you have to evolve as an artist, as a person. You have to be innovative every day. You have to, how can I say? You have to search deep in yourself, in your soul, to find something to give to your audience. That's the main thing, and that everything comes after. It's a consequence, you know. If you give your inner you, your soul to your audience, they feel it. They feel it. So you can do what you like, what you love, and they feel this love that that you're putting in your work, in your job, in your creations. And you always have to search for something different to give. That's the tough thing, but I think it's the secret. Because if you repeat yourself every day for years and for a lifetime, you know, you have to change your skin sometimes.
True.
And
like
that's difficult for an artist. I know you have to keep your, how can I say, your strong point. There are some things that you cannot change about yourself, but you can evolve. And that's important for an artist, to grow up, to evolve, to give something different every time. That's my humble opinion.
Thank you.
It was too serious. Was it too serious?
No, it was perfect.
You guys like, what did she say?
It was smart. I don't know what to say after this.
No.
It was too smart.
But we always know what to say, so yeah.
I think.
Thank you for your opinion.
Thank
Paula,
you.
go ahead. Great opinion.
You go ahead.
It's very true, and I'll just build up on what Eliza said. I think it's great, and it's really important if you can evolve and reinvent yourself during your musical career. People like me and Paula, I'm not sure if Eliza does it, but also if you're a songwriter as well, not only a singer, that also helps you build up more on your career and your, what you can give the audience. I think it's, for me, artists like Madonna, like Prince, has always been, like for the Sting as well, but it's always been very interesting because even though they have a red thread that they kind of stick to it, either it's funk, it's pop, whatever, but they always,
experiment,
go towards other genre. I remember when I met Eliza last year in Bucharest, speaking of a possible collaboration on a song of mine, she said to me, I've been doing rock, I've been doing this, I've been doing almost everything, which is very important because in the end, we are going to find our way in our, nest that we really like to be in.
Yeah.
Paula, she has this great place to be where she is really shining when she does this great ballads and she's writing them and she, stuff like that. So I think, of course, we in the end know pretty much where we want to do. Like myself, I have been maybe tried way too little my biggest call, which is like more like a jazz pop kind of thing, which I'm going to do now in the next period. But at the same time, just experience and try to evolve and reinvent as much as you can, of course. And that's building up on what Eliza said.
Yes, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. There are, if I may say, two directions that we are talking about. It's the first direction is let's say a mainstream artist that has to subscribe to some requests, sound requests, theme requests, because nowadays there are some trends in music that you have to follow.
Sure.
And there are the other artists that need to express themselves the way they feel. And we agree that both Ovi and I, we are that kind of artists that need to express themselves not like the others, if you know what I mean, not to wear the clothes of the mainstream. So I think if you're asking about those artists, what do they need to have success, is to have a certain sound that works with the radio. Yeah, but if you're asking if what an artist needs to have longevity and to have the opportunity to be itself, that means exactly this: to be itself and not to try to be something else that is not, even though it's important to find different ways of expression every time. And the most important element in the whole equation is feeling, is to transmit something, is not just show off. Look at me, I can stand in one hand, I can, I'm talking metaphorically, right? So I look at me, I can do this, I can do that. These are important too, but the most important thing is to put feelings into everything you do. So the feeling is
everything.
Yeah, even if you're doing a up-tempo song, even if you're doing a funny song, whatever, you need to put yourself into it and to give your heart away every time.
That's true.
I can't
about feelings. I remember a song Justin Timberlake. I think it was Justin Timberlake. I got a feeling inside my bones. It goes electric, baby, when you turn it on. I think that's the same with artistry and art. As Eliza says, as you, Ovi, and Paula said, as you guys said, I think that what you transmit to the public is the way you present yourself, and you become vulnerable when you do that. And it's something that you need to be in control of, because if you become too vulnerable, then, excuse my language, but you're fucked.
Yes.
At the same time, But action equals reaction. So if your actions are pure and honest, the public's reactions are the same. And with their reaction, I think you as an artist can manage to evolve, because you know what you have to do next. It's my opinion. I think
that's true. That's true. And that's true, the thing you said, that if you are too much vulnerable, you have to be vulnerable for your audience. That's so much important, because they have to feel the human, how can I say, the human side of yourself, not as an artist, but as a person. That's so much important, because you can create, I don't like to call it fan base, I like to call it friends or people that appreciate you. That's fan base. That's so old and so, doesn't have, warmth as persons. But it's necessary. It's necessary for you to be in that way.
True. I think a fan base, it's for an artist who has a persona, a show, a brand, and family, listeners, and listeners.
I prefer.
Just like, this is me. Either you like me or my family, or you don't. But if you're a fan, that's my persona. You don't have to like me in my personal life, but that's why I'm on stage.
True.
I mean, the closer you are to the true you, the more you will get to the audience. This is what Paula actually is very good at. I even talk to her sometimes, and she gives a flying, I can't say what, if people don't like, I mean, whoever comes to see her comes because it's her, This is something I've actually learned from her stage performance. I've been more like a songwriter and more like a performer, but it's really very important to really be yourself. It's true. And when you get goosebumps yourself, then the people on stage, people will do it.
Thank you. You're too kind, Ovi. And there are many things.
I'll write you the check later, darling. Don't worry.
Thank you. I will.
Let's talk about
great work from you, Eliza, as well. Yeah, and I saw your performance at Golden Stag last year, and
congratulations, amazing.
Really, congrats. You shine through. You love being.
God, I was so overwhelmed but by emotions, but because no one knows that. Just a few
We all
persons,
are.
but
It's
I
a big
have
thing.
been, I have been
You know
with.
how it is.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You were saying something of it.
No, I was.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
It comes with a delay, so I don't know who's talking. Well, no one knows now. Everyone will get to know this. I have last year, that period, I was sick. Oh. I had a bad laryngitis, so sore throat. And I came there and I was so much, I was desperate, because 3 days before the first night, I had no voice at all.
Oh.
So I had no rehearsals. I just had rehearsals with the orchestra for Creioane Colorate, the song I performed in Romanian. And I just had it one time. And then I had to shut up the entire week. So taking medicines and pills and everything else. So when I went on stage, I said to myself, well, that's one shot every night. Give everything that you can give. So I didn't know how I managed to be there like, a piece of ice, like I was, okay, let's do this. And I was so much worried, and I couldn't believe when they told me I was gonna win. I was winning there. What, me? Really?
That's
after all this
luck, that's actually good luck, because for me, every moment when I was not cold, I didn't win. Really. And long ago in 1997, when I went to Mamaia, I was so sick and I won. And then in 2003 again, I was sick and I won. So it was good luck for you. Really.
I hope to be sick
That's
again.
the way it works here
festival.
in Romania.
I
hope to be sick every time. So
you won and you won. And you won again, right?
Yeah, if it works, that's fine.
I
got you. Yeah.
I think that when you're sick, you give 200,000% more.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that you do your best. So I think that's something good.
Probably you give more feeling, because you rely on the feeling. You don't know where technically your voice goes, and then you throw everything that you feel, all your heart, you give it away. So you see, it's
you're good. Understanding me, sister. Yes, you got me. Yeah.
I recommend you girls only get sick when you have to win something.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
It's nice to be positive and optimistic. You have to turn everything around, everything that's bad that's happening to you. You have to think how to turn it positive and how to make it work for you, because in the end, you realize that it was a lesson, and every time you feel like, oh my God, what's happening to me? After a while, you realize that it was for you to get better and to understand some things and to learn some things. It's a lesson. Everything is a lesson. So now, away with the philosophy and stuff.
I'm curious. What does this entire competition, Golden Stag, mean to you? And did it change your career in any way? Did it help build it, evolve? Did you realize that you have to do something else when you were first there? I don't know. How was it? How did it change your life? Let's say.
Should I start?
Yes, please.
I'm the oldest in the festival. Okay, for me it was life-changing. I definitely was more recognized as a valuable artist in Romania, and it began to work also abroad, because many of the Romanians, and not only that were abroad, wanted to have concerts there. And then the most important was that it led me to Ovi, and it led me to Eurovision. So it was absolutely a turning point for me. It was very important, and also the artistic world here. For the artistic world in Romania, I got the confirmation that I knew what I was doing and I was a professional. So it was very important. I'm done. Who's next?
What about you, Ovi?
Go ahead, Eliza.
Oh.
Ladies first, beauty after.
For me, for me, it was not a point where to start, but it was some kind of, arrival, some kind of confirmation, because I have been traveling the world since 2009, bringing my music in a lot of countries, from South America, Brazil to UK, Spain, and so on. So I've traveled so much, but I never had the experience to compete in something. I never had the experience of a festival like that. So I was a winner just because I was there to take part and to, to have the opportunity to confront myself with other realities from people from all around the world, and bringing my music, first of all. So it was a confirmation, a huge confirmation for me. It was something, wow, incredible, really. I can't say right now that was life-changing, because I must be really sincere. I was working on a lot of things after the Golden Stag, and then I came 2020 with all the problems. So I am still working. I've got a lot of projects there in Romania. I've got a lot of projects here in Italy, and not only. But for me, was something, that the kind of confirmation that you have once in your life, and that you say, yes, I have been working very well since now, and that's what I deserve it. Well done, well done to yourself. That's it. So it was great. It is great. It means a lot to me, really.
Was it hard for you, Eliza, to sing in Romanian?
Well, it was difficult at first time, because I don't speak Romanian, and
I bet you have a Romanian friend who taught you how to sing in Romanian.
Yeah, I have a friend. Yeah, she's living here, and she helped me with the pronunciation, and my first worries were oh my God, today my English is so bad. I was worried because I would love so much to put heart and passion in the words I was singing. And it's difficult if you don't know a language, if it's so different from your own language and from English that I just speak. So, but then after I translated the song and I started to sing it, and I felt I was confident in that song. So everything came natural. So it is good. I love to sing it. I still love to sing that song.
It's a nice song. What about you, Ovi? I was saying at the beginning that Golden Stag was a changing point for you.
First of all, I kind of like competitions, man. I think
you say.
Yeah, I do. I think I've been competing like Paula, and I guess like Eliza, since I was 14. I got my first prize. I think it's a very good training for you as an artist, as a singer, to really measure yourself and to develop more. And when I'm saying that, it's because this is what exactly happened with Golden Stag for me. I first came to the Golden Stag in 2006, also representing Norway at the time. And I did shit. I did bad. nobody noticed me. And I was really pissed on myself. And I said, okay, if you ever want to go back to that festival, you better do something about it and get yourself noticed. And I did that. And the spirit of a competition, I think, is great because it really pulls you forward in your career. Secondly, Golden Stag is a huge event in the whole Europe. We all know by now that big stars have been there. Big stars nowadays have been competing. So of course it's an honor, and it's a really cool thing to know that you won something on that stage alongside with other big names. Again, a confirmation for your talent. Thirdly, of course, Paula said it, that's been the turning point for me to do more for the Romanian public. I met her and I said, what? Okay, now the Romanian people voted me, I got these prizes, I gotta give more back to them. What can I do? We just talked briefly, hey, what about you and me doing a collab on something? Eurovision was the first thing that came in my mind when I went home to Norway and started to think, and we were sending back and forth ideas. So like she said, this was a changing point for me in my career, meeting Paula without doing so much for ourselves, but it's the truth. And yeah, I think it's, you know, today I was actually meeting with some TVR people in our regard, maybe to do some more projects together. And it was a very nice thing that said, hey, because you and Paula, you won this thing, you know. It's a pride, it's a Romanian pride for everybody, for the national TV and all, for Romanian people. And of course, it has to be a life-changing experience, I think. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Nice question.
You know,
nice answer.
What Golden Stag means for Romanians is huge. Actually, so many big values of Romanian music, pop music, have been competing at this festival, that every Romanian in this world vibrates when hears Golden Stag. So for me, for instance, I remember the old days when I was watching the Golden Stag with my parents, and we were trying to say who's gonna win, and who all the time writing notes and seeing who's better and who might win the big prize. So it's like in our conscious for years and for a long time. So being there on the stage and actually winning, it's huge for Romanians. So
yeah, being part of that,
it's tradition.
Being part of that history is great, man. It's just like fantastic.
Definitely.
So for all three of us, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, what was one of your most, I don't know, personally unforgettable moments from the year that you competed?
Should I start?
Yeah.
So I had a whole moment conceived for a thought to start with a piano, very nice, a jazzy song with some very soft and powerful also moments. And I was supposed to have my first song at piano and a very, very strong intro, some combination of classical themes that I put together for the second powerful song. So I went on stage. I was very nervous. I was like this. And I went the piano and I put my hands on the piano and it didn't work. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So I said, what am I going to do? Because everything was built around the piano. And then an angel, I think, somewhere up flying around said, please start the piano. So they put the piano on stage. It was, of course, it was my piano. It was an electrical piano. And they did not start it. They plugged it, but did not start it. So actually, you can see the moment online when I
press the button.
Started. Yeah, I pressed the button, and then it all worked. But you can't imagine. I think that particular moment gave me the heart, to put even more emotion. So that's my powerful image I have about that.
I think that when something happens like that on stage, unexpected, a technical error or problem, I think it kind of throws you a little bit off the rails.
It could have.
It can either mess up your performance or make you pay more attention and, as you said, stronger and deliver more.
True. So I think it was a good luck for me. I don't know.
As being sick. Technical problems and being sick. Yay.
True.
Well, who's gonna talk? I don't know. I'm asking. Oh.
Raise one hand. What's the talk? You know, one thing. Two things. Right?
Hey, teacher, can I? Oh, wow. This
beside your laryngitis in your sore throat.
Sorry?
Beside your laryngitis in your sore throat.
Yeah. I was, I was like, oh my God, what can I do now? No, I was really afraid for my voice to crack. So, the stage was huge, and I feel like I was like a small ant on it, and I felt like I had to cover all the stage, because when you're alone, I used to play a lot of live music with my band, so I know I have the band. And there were no band, not during my performance with my Italian song. So the orchestra came the second night for me with the Craione Colorate. So I had this feeling that the stage was so huge and I had to cover it all because I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, am I moving? If I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna, I don't know, fall down. There was this, I don't know how to say in English. There was on stage in the main part, there were the small spaces like holes for the air to come up and come down, that. And I was so scared, I don't know why, to fall down there. I don't know why, with the high heels. So I was just, I don't remember watching the audience. And that's one thing that I usually do. I always watch my audience while I'm singing, while I'm performing. But I was so concentrated on myself, on what I was doing, and not to fall down, and to cover the stage, and to sing well. And oh my God, my sore throat. So I didn't enjoy so much that moment.
I think honestly, if I ask you, what do you remember about your performance at Golden Stag? Your answer should be
I remember
a lot of holes on the floor.
I remember one thing. Yeah, not to fall. I remember one thing about the second night while I was performing Craione Colorate, that I had the orchestra behind me. And I remember talking to myself, saying, Eliza, it's an orchestra. It's not a band. You cannot watch the drummer and do, yay, like this, no? And I was, at the end, I turned to the orchestra. I turned, yay, like I was going to watch the drummer to say, go, let's go. That, yeah. And there was a guy there. He was so involved, like he was playing like that, and I was watching him. That the thing I remember about my performance. It was funny. It was funny for me, really funny.
It was great. It was amazing. So
yeah, it was funny. And then I remember the faces of my crew when I got off stage after my meeting, and everyone was crying, and we were all crying like babies, like oh my God. This was incredible, because I felt like giving a present and give satisfaction, confirmation to all of the people that are still working with me since a lot of years. And I think it's my first satisfaction.
So you're not 18?
My God.
Oh,
Thank
I
you
thought
so much.
you said that people working with me for so many years. You're not 18.
I'm 36.
Oh, you look amazing. Really. I would have
Thank you.
said 18.
I'm not 18. Thank you
Looking
so
good.
much. Thank you so much. It's a huge compliment, but not anymore 18. Unfortunately.
36. I'm 10 years older.
Looking
You're
good.
26.
Oh God.
Time flies. Time flies. I don't know when I turned 26. I have no idea where time went.
Oh, God.
What about you, Ovi? What was your most unforgettable moment?
I'm not 18 anymore, just so you know. So, first of all.
Well, you look like, so it's
You're 22.
Yeah.
22. I'll stop here. 22. To be honest, if when listening to you, it's really cool to hear all the stories of everybody and the experience they had and what that bag mix of emotions. I think looking back for me, it was that choosing the right song, the remaining songs, because one of the remaining songs, I was a foreigner for them. As you see, Creare Colorate or Creare Colorate, it's
Creioane colorate.
yeah.
Perfect.
Sorry. Creioane, yes.
Creioane colorate.
colorate.
Perfect.
Colorate.
Colorate.
Because it sounds very sweet when you say it. I was looking to the list, to that list of the songs, and what should I pick up? And I called a very good friend of mine, which was a mentor as well in the beginning for me, known composer called Virgil Popescu, his name is. And I said, hey man, listen, can you help me out? What song do you think I should choose, you know? And he said, try to listen to this one, Dalul Kudor, which is a famous song from a very famous pop folk singer from Romania, Mircea Baniciu. And, you know, taking that song, managing to take that through me as a piano guy, singer-songwriter, piano man type of act, and redoing the whole orchestration, the whole production in my way, and seeing that actually that won the public appreciation and the prize, I think that was a very rewarding thing for me on the stage, and to say, okay, I did something right with that song, and I picked the right song, and I managed to, coming back to what we were starting in the beginning to talk about, I managed to put my soul into the song and do something with it that people really liked it. So I think that's the biggest thing, which I remember from that 2009 thing.
What was really amazing was how you made the song your own. I mean, how you transformed it.
Thank you. And it was my biggest wish to try to really put this.
Yeah, and the dialogue with the public and everything was really thumbs up.
I really thought through the whole thing for the festival, the same way I did it later the year after with producing with Simen Eriksrud, the big producer in Oslo, Playing with Fire. You know, to have moments in the song that really grabs the audience. This is when I talked to him and I said, hey, listen, we have the song, it's a great song, but we have Paula, and she really is brilliant in doing this very high vocals. Let's bring that in, you know, and that's, I think that's the artistry of making something from good to great.
I've always wanted to
of course, if you have the
to compliment you, Paula, on your vocals on Playing with Fire, the high notes in the, I think it's called a bridge. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a bridge. Yeah, it's a bridge. Yeah.
It's amazing.
But I mean, but I don't think the song would have been have gone that far if it wouldn't have been for that part, and of course her vocal performance.
True. I think Eurovision is a mixture of how you present the show and especially the power voice, the voice, because we can see during the.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it a lot, but during the whole years of the competition, the winning song was songs sung by people with a very powerful voice who can connect with the audience very well. Even if sometimes the song, in my opinion, it was not that good as a winner, but it won because it felt something, it transmitted something, and the voice was powerful. So yours was as well. I saw you during the test, when we did the test before for the audio. The only thing I was thinking was playing with fire, was singing, having it in my head.
That's great. We're happy. Yeah.
You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I don't think it's always about. Yeah, I don't think it's always about just a powerful voice. I think it has to have that little extra thing. There are examples in Eurovision of songs that won, which didn't really have like very powerful vocals, but it had something. I think that's the hard part to do.
Yeah, I said wrong. Not only a powerful. When I say powerful, I mean something that really connects, transmits something.
Goes through. That goes to the
yeah,
heart.
it goes through you. Like, look, for example, it's a super huge artist now. I guess you all know her, Billie Eilish. Let's be honest, she doesn't have a powerful voice, but she goes through you. It penetrates your heart. It's there, right? And that's what I mean. Something
That's
that.
a good.
True.
That's a good example.
Also she has also Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
She's not, you can't say she's such a good singer. She is not. But when she sings, that it's almost like she's talking.
Yeah.
But she goes deep in your soul, like in your gut here sometimes. Not all the songs, but some parts I like it. I think that's a strong value that characterize some artists. You don't need to be perfect, technically perfect sometimes, but just to give something that goes there.
I think we lost Ovi.
Ovi, we
Are
lost
you still there?
He's there.
His image froze.
Yeah. Strike a pose, Ovi.
Yeah. Pose. Vogue. Yeah, we lost him. I think he's
gonna come back, I think. I hope so.
In the meantime, until we get Ovi back, if you would compete now in he's back.
He's back.
Ask to start video.
Okay.
Welcome back, Ovi.
I'm back.
Yay!
You were like that. You were like that.
Yeah, you froze.
Again?
Frozen.
He's frozen again?
Again.
No.
Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back. Frozen.
True.
There you are. Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're back. I was saying, if you would...
guys, I hope I could chat with you like forever. Do you hear me?
Yes.
I have a very bad connection.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
No worries, Ovi. If you have to leave us, that's okay. But before you leave us, I have a question for you. If you could, if you would participate now at Golden Stag, what would be your Romanian choice of song?
I would have probably loved to bring one of my own compositions.
Can
or
you do
to
that?
write something for it.
Good choice.
But yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure. but there's a lot of great songs, Romanian songs, and I think it would be cool to take again a very old song, pop song, and to revamp it in a totally different way, and bring that little special to it that people say, hey, that song in this version, it's really cool, and it's as good as the original, or at least try to do that. That would be a challenge.
No, I think that's a nice idea, to remaster an old song and do it your own and in current trends.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
You beautiful people. I gotta go because I have a concert in an hour. I have to do some rigging. Thank you for the invitation. Let's meet in person soon as well. And Eliza, best of luck to you ahead with all your projects. I wish you best of luck with all your projects, and let me know if you're back to Bucharest. Maybe it would be a cool thing to do like a song.
Yeah,
together.
let's talk really soon. Let's talk really soon. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Ovi.
I'll join you guys in the studio.
Yeah,
I hope to meet you again really soon, and to be able to come back to Romania as soon as possible. Really.
Yeah. But first of all, let's stay safe. And Paula, I'll meet you very soon. You know that.
You know that.
Say hello to your parents from me.
Good luck tonight. Break a leg,
me, please.
Of course.
Thank you, Ovi, very much for joining
Bye.
us. Have a great concert and stay safe.
Thank you. Yes.
Bye, Ovi.
Ciao. Okay. Oh my God, we lost.
We lost Ovi this time. It was a pleasure having him with us. Thank you again, Ovi, for joining us. Right, let's continue because I think we are getting pretty late. Let's get to the funny part of the interview.
Oh my God.
I have two or three, four questions prepared.
2 or 3, 4 questions.
The first one, it's imagine you could keep the backgrounds and the purpose of the whole festival, but you will be able to choose the animal of the logo. What animal would you choose?
Lion. Lion.
Lion.
I would answer almost the same. A cat, or yes, a wild animal like a panther or a lion, something.
I will choose an owl. You know why? Because owls are so silent, you can't even hear them. They are so smart and so intelligent. And I think that owl could represent best the festival, because you never know what kind of artists you get on stage. They are silent. I think like they are silent until on stage and they open up and they you see the true potential of the artist. That's with the owl as well. You just see a bird and that's it, but you never know what's the true power of the owl. I mean, imagine she turned her head 360 degrees.
The owl, it's also wise.
True.
And brings fortune.
Exactly.
You've beaten us now. Better. What can we say?
If you could sing duets with one of the all-time competitors in Golden Stag, who would it be? I will choose, of course, Scherzinger. Even though she didn't compete, I will choose her. I can.
I
would love to have a duet with Angela Similia. I love her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But are you asking me Romanian artist or the persons I met last year? I don't know.
Person you've met last year, someone who Golden Stag before.
Okay, I must say that I have a few persons, a few people. I personally met Feli, and she's such a nice person. Yeah. I must say, and we have a lot of things in common. We discovered. So I'd love to sing with her. That would be great. We had some sentences of Craione Corate. We sang it together, just a small piece a cappella, and we did it well. So then I like how can I say? Let me think about it. Romanian artist. You know, I went to Romania the first time in my life last year. So I got in touch with Romanian music just a little bit, and I like Smiley. I like the music of Smiley. So who knew? Maybe. And about the guys, the people who are performing with me last year, if I have to choose a male, I'll choose Alfie from Australia. And if I have to choose a girl, Sarah de Blue from Austria.
That's a long list. Yeah.
That's a long list.
Yeah, let's go. Who's gonna sing with me today? Let's check. Oh my god, it's difficult to choose just one.
True.
It's difficult.
If you would compete, like currently compete, let's say you were,
and of course Paula Seling, of course.
Oh, you're too kind.
What about me, Eliza? What about me?
Do you want to sing with me? That's okay.
I can keep your mic.
Do that.
I can be your mic stand. I can keep your mic and you can sing. And I'll be like,
we can put together a choir, all together singing. That's okay.
If you would currently compete in the Golden Stag, what Romanian song would you choose now? Because I asked that question to Ovi and I didn't have your answer.
Paula, it's your turn. You're my girl.
Okay. Can we choose also Moldavian songs?
Yeah, sure.
Well, there is this song that works on me like a glove, and I just made it my own. It's a song written by the huge Eugen Doga. He's the one that wrote Vals, if you know, for the very well-known movie, The Sweet and Tender Beast. Okay. So this song is absolutely amazing, and I made it my own, like taking it and really worked on it and made it my own. So this is the song I would sing if it were for me to go to this competition.
Can we hear somewhere the song?
Of course, it's online. It only has a live with orchestra interpretation, and it's from the Mausoleul of the Heroes in Focșani. So it's really full of emotion.
Nice.
Okay, now you're gonna ask me this question.
Yeah.
Did you
Do
Google?
Want me to repeat the question?
I'm on Google.
Did you Google?
I'm Googling. I'm Googling. No, there was
Shakira, Loca Loca.
I remember, no, Shakira, Loca Loca, Loca Loca. No, I remember I was listening to an old song from the list they gave me last year to choose the song at the Golden Stag, at the Cerbul de Aur. And it was a song I really, it's a song from a singer that she's dead. She died like some years ago, and she was so popular there. But I can't even. Sorry,
Laura Stoica, probably Laura Stoica. Laura.
Could be Laura Stoica. Yes, tell me the song.
Mă vezi mai frumoasă decât știu eu.
No. Un actor grabit.
Oh, ok, Laura Stoica.
Un actor grabit. I don't remember the song. I remember that I like that song from the list they gave me, and that I like others, but I remember that one particularly.
That's such a beautiful and such a loved song here in Romania. It's a classic one. I mean, if you sing it on the street, there's no way anyone knows the song. Even the young generations, they know the song because they hear it in clubs, remixed and stuff. So it's a nice.
They're classics. Classics.
Imagine like a world without Golden Stag. What would it look like?
Sad. This year is sad without Golden Stag. God.
For the world, I don't know, but for Romanian, it is really sad. It's a celebration of music. It has a certain huge level of professionalism, and it's a celebration of stage, of power, of light and artistic moments, and it's definitely an empty stage. Right?
Yeah, it's like for Italy canceling Sanremo Festival.
Yeah,
it's the same. Fortunately, I think it's confirmed for next year. So
next year. As I told you, Eliza, during the test, I used to live in Italy, so I'm quite used to Sanremo, more than I'm used to Golden Stag, because I lived there, grew up there. So I'm quite excited to see the festival back on its feet again. It was a nice
they just move just a little bit forward, like 3 weeks after, just to be sure, but they're gonna definitely do it. So that's great.
I prepared a little quiz for you.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
No.
The first question is, when was the first edition of Golden Stag held?
Oh, come on, don't do this, really.
Do you know, Paula?
50.
Yes, 50 something.
50 something, I don't know.
Or 60 something.
But I would prefer if we didn't do that, because we're here to celebrate our meeting, and it's not quite okay to do that, if you don't mind.
Sure. So we'll skip the quiz.
Yes. I'm so scared of quiz, really.
No worries.
Thank you.
It was very nice to meet you, girls, because we are without guys anymore, so just girls.
Just girls.
Yeah, it was very nice to meet you, and thank you for agreeing to do this live meeting.
It was our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll see each other soon in person as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. It was a pleasure, and it was a huge pleasure to meet you, Paula. Really, I hope to meet you personally when I will be back in Romania, and I hope as soon as possible. So I would love to get to know you better in person, because you look so positive. You look so positive
and so fresh.
Yes, so I hope to meet you there.
Amazing. Me too.
And I hope to meet you too, Claudio. Thank you so much for the invitation. It was a pleasure, and it was funny, really funny to talk to you guys, really.
Thank you. I'm happy you enjoyed the meeting, and sorry it was longer than we expected, but it was a nice talk.
Yes,
very much.
Yes, really.
Thank you again, and please stay safe, because I want to see you in concert, and I want to come in and see you, and not only me, but your family, your fans, whatever you want to call them, needs new music from you, and it's your talent every day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Mulțumesc.
Grazie.
Mulțumesc și eu.
Mulțumesc.
Bye.
Vă pup.
Ciao.
Bye, pa. Pa, pa.
Bye, bye.
Thank you to everybody who joined us today on this very special Golden Stag live edition on StarTalks. It was a surprise. We didn't want to spoil it beforehand, because we were kind of hoping that the Golden Stag this year was taking place, but unfortunately it didn't take place. So we tried to do our best to bring you some of the iconic artists that had competed and participated at the contest during the whole history of the festival. So thank you very much for joining us. I will see you the next time, and have a great evening. Enjoy your summer vacation as much as you can, and always stay safe. And I'll see you next time, healthy and happy. Have a great night, and